Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. As this is Pinto, my name is Edson David Pinto, and today we're going to be discussing a nice question, which is this one that we have on the board. And we're going to be using some algebraic identities, which I'm going to explain them to you, and also we're going to be learning about the roots of equation. So before I start, I'd like to show you what we mean when we say roots of equation. Have you ever met this kind of function, ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0? Okay, now if you are wondering how can we solve this, there is a nice way of solving this. Let's say you draw the diagram, you have your x-axis and you have your y-axis. Now let's say if you draw it, you get a function like this. In this case, you see that in your x-axis, there are two places where the function cuts the x-axis. In this case, let me call it A, let me call it B. Okay? Now by definition, we say that the answer for this equation here is going to be A and B, which means that x is equal to A and x is equal to B. Now let me not call it B because I have the value of A. Let me call it alpha, and now let me call it beta. It means that x equals to alpha and B is equals to beta. Okay, now by knowing this, we can say that x minus alpha is equal to 0 and that x minus beta is equal to 0. Okay? Now take this times this, means that x minus alpha is times x minus beta is going to be equal to 0. Now we know that, let me call it this equation number 1, let me call it this equation number 2. Now in this case, we can write properly that ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to x minus alpha times x minus beta. Now this is the concept of roots that we're going to be using. Now let me explain something else to you. When you have a graph like this with a function to the second power, now you may be wondering what happens if I have some kind of graphs with different powers. Let's say x power n. What will be the effect on it? Now what happens, let's say you have x power 3. Now what will happen is that your graph is going to be cut in 3 parts. Means that you're going to have 3 roots. If your graph gets cut in 4 parts, means that you're going to have 4 roots. So that's what we mean. Now, but today we're going to be discussing mostly about this equation that says that ax cubic plus bx squared plus cx plus d is equal to 0. Now, in this case, you see that we have x to the 3rd power, which means that we're going to have 3 roots. And those 3 roots are going to be the answer for this equation. If you come here to our question, we're required to find alpha, the values of alpha, beta, and gamma. So in this case, as I told before, if x is equals to alpha and x is equals to alpha, gamma, and also if x is equals to beta, so we can say that x minus alpha is equals to 0 and that x minus gamma is equals to 0 and that x minus beta is going to be 0. If I multiply all of them together, I get x minus alpha times x minus beta times x minus alpha is equal to 0. Now if I expand it, I'm going to get that x cubic minus x squared, then I get here alpha plus beta plus gamma, then I get plus x, then I get here alpha beta plus alpha gamma plus beta gamma minus alpha beta gamma is equals to 0. Which means that we have to get this equation, which we have already here. We have to use some algebraic identities to get this another equation here, and also this minus this one here. So it is going to be funny because our work now is to find this and this. Another identity that I like to show you is this one, which is a very nice identity. We say that alpha plus beta plus gamma. What happens if you square this one? Now what will happen is that this is just going to be, let me do it fast, alpha squared plus beta squared plus gamma squared plus 2. Then here we're going to get alpha beta plus alpha gamma plus beta gamma. Now in this case, if you look at our equation, we have this already. And this one we have And if you come here, we are looking for this, so we can get this one, which means that 2 alpha beta plus alpha gamma plus beta gamma is going to be equals to alpha plus beta plus gamma, all these one squared, minus alpha squared, minus, let me put the bracket there, plus beta squared plus gamma squared. Now divide by 2, so it means here on this one 2. Okay, now we can get this value, we know this is equals to 4 minus 4 squared, minus the second one, which is 66, which is over 2. Okay, which is equal to 16 minus 66 over 2, which is equals to, now in this case here we get 0, 50, negative 50 over 2, which we get negative 25. Now this is going to be the value of this one here. Now what if you want to expand this equation here? You say that alpha cubic plus beta cubic plus gamma cubic. Now if you expand it, you're going to get alpha plus beta plus gamma. All these one times. Now they're going to get times alpha squared plus beta squared plus gamma squared minus, then here we have alpha beta plus alpha gamma plus beta gamma. Okay, then we have here plus 3 alpha beta gamma. Now in this case we are required to find this one because we lack this value here, which means that we're going to have 3 alpha beta gamma is going to be alpha squared plus beta, cubic plus gamma cubic minus, I put a bracket here and a small bracket for this, alpha plus beta plus alpha, all these one times alpha squared plus beta squared plus gamma squared minus, and I put in a small bracket for this, alpha beta plus alpha gamma plus beta alpha. Okay, I put this bracket for it, and then I just, okay, already, now this is my question. So if I continue here, say that 3 alpha beta alpha is going to be, now this value I have it, which is this one, say 280 minus, I put a bracket here, another bracket, and this one is just 4, okay, times this value here I have it, which is 66 minus another bracket, this value we have, which is negative 25. In this case, we have 3 alpha beta gamma. It's going to be 280 minus, in this case, we have 4. Then I have here 66 plus 25. Now, if we take this here, we get 280 minus, then we have 364. Okay, which we're going to get a negative 84. Okay, a negative 84. Now, if we divide by 3. If we divide by 3, let me continue here. If we divide by 3, say that alpha plus beta plus gamma is going to be negative 28. Now, you see we have already everything, and the only thing that remains here is to join it together. Let me continue here. We say that from our equation, x cubic minus x squared, then I have alpha plus beta plus gamma. Then I have plus x, and I have alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma, now minus alpha beta gamma is equal to 0. Which means that we have to substitute all the equations we got here. So we say x cubic minus x squared. Now we know this one, that is 4 plus x. Here we have it, which is negative 25. Minus this one, which is what we know it already, which is negative 28. It's going to be equal to 0. Now, if we keep on expanding with x cubic minus 4x squared minus 25x minus 28 is equal to 0. Now, this is the equation that I told you in the beginning, that if you draw it, you're going to get something like this. Which means that you're going to get one of the values, this is x-axis. Means that one of the value of x is going to be here, the first value, the second value, and the third value, which are going to be the values of alpha, beta, and gamma. Now, if you draw the graph of this, you're going to get something like this. It's going to be here, let's say, yes. Now, here we're going to get the value of negative 4, here we're going to get the value of 1, and here we're going to get the value of 7. Now, you can also solve it by using numerical value, but you can even draw the graph, you get the same value. Which means that alpha is equal to -4, beta is equals to 1, and that gamma is equals to 7. Now, these are already the answers of our equation. And let me tell you, I'm very happy of solving this because this is the first opportunity I get to solve this, to make these videos in my school, which is in Mbezi Beach High School. You're very welcome. This is Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, Africa. So I like to show you my team, that I'm not alone, I have a team. We make videos every week, so please subscribe to the channel. I'd like to show you my team, which is a friend of mine, which is called James. James, please come to the camera and greet our people there who are glad of meeting you.
Hi, my name is James, and I'm the friend of Pinto. Nice to meet you.
That's good. Thank you for watching our videos and welcome back to our channel.